Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world. And in the last video, right in front of me, is this ginormous rainbow that we built in the last video, which looks really nice. We got a little pot of gold over there, and we've got a street lamp, and we've got this other tall thing with a cloud, what we built 2 videos ago, which is what we're going to add on to today. We are going to build the other 2 clouds on his ride today. And I have not had any luck getting this ride to consistently work in some other fashion. I think one of the things that could be done is to actually slide the cloud we're going to build today. If we just slide it out a little bit, that might go a long way towards making it work. And I think you could probably experiment with that. But I may still work on that. And who knows, maybe I could do a new video series called Fixing Stampy's Lovely World, and where we could go and try to get things to work a certain way, in some fashion at least, even if it's not as it was intentionally done as. So you see, you've got this great diamond beard on my cloud today, and this is where we're going to start. We're going to make sure that the next cloud we have is in the exact right spot in relation to this cloud. So what I've done is right underneath the little chinny chin here, I've just added a 2 block wide thing here, and I've just used diamond to make it easy to see. This is 20 blocks of diamond, so I'm just going to go right to the bottom of the 20 blocks of diamond, and we're going to get our white wool, and we're going to start right here. We're going to put 2 blocks of wool there, 2 blocks in front of that, 2 on each side of that one, and that's kind of the width of our area for where the water kind of goes. We're going to add 6 blocks to this one, so this is going to be a total of 7 here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's the top part. And under here, starting here, we're going to go this way with a total of 15. So we've already got 1, 2. Oh no, not here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just double check. I've got this. Should have 8 blocks showing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. I'll tell you what, let's just finish this side, and then I'll have you duplicate it over there, kind of like we did for the rainbow, and then we'll kind of put in some details. So this next row is going to be exactly the same. No, yes. It's actually going to be 1 block longer. Oops. And the next row is going to be the exact same length. Put that right under here. And then on the back of this, we're going to do 3 here, and then add 2 below that. So it's going to step down a little bit there. And then now underneath here, we're going to add 9, 1 block away from the end here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, so there should be 1 block past this one here. We're going to skip 1 and add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should leave us with 3 over here. That's good. Perfect. And then that just leaves, let's see, all right, over here. I'm going to skip this past this last one and add, oops, no, not there, 2 here. Skip 1 and add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 1 block short of that one as well. Then in the middle of this one, just put the 2. That's nice and even in the middle there. And then finally under here, there's 2 in this middle section here, the part that's the lowest down part. And then right above that same one, go right up to the top and put 2 right there on the top. And let's just double check this. Oh, and we need 2 right where these bottom 2 are here. Go straight up and add 2 to the top of that one there. Yep, and that'll do it. So this is the whole shape here. You can, hopefully that'll help you in case any of that got confusing. So now we're just going to go over to the other side and duplicate that exact same thing. And once you've made the other one over here, we want to, let's see, let's outline where the water is going to flow, and then I think we'll just that'll help fill in, help us tell us where to fill in from here. So this thing we made earlier, this is the back wall. We want to add 2 below that. Let's just make a little wall here right below that, and then on that bottom one, we want to put 6 to the right of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, so that should line up there. So let's just bring that all the way across here. And then the next row is all the way down here. And we just want to bring that all the way to 1 block short of the end. Yeah, we just want to be 1 block short of the end. And let's fill all that across. Oops, fill that across here. And then it's just a matter of kind of filling in this cloud. And his clouds are solid. So you probably want to, if you're going for authenticity, then just go ahead and just fill all this in. But if you just want just the shape of it and you're not really interested in taking any more time than it is, then what you can do is just on the bottom and the back sides here, just connect connect the 2 sides, just going across. And this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna do that. Well, you know what, it kind of looks like I'm filling it in anyway. Okay, so I'm bringing those 2 across here, and I'm gonna do the same thing here. This is actually not really any more of a pain in the butt than doing it the other way, but we just want to make sure they're completely connected here, and on each side. So you could just do it this way, like that. No one will know until they start poking. They come over and you're like, hey, look at this, I got this awesome Stampy world, and they start ripping into it and you're like, oh, look at this, this is hollow. Is this supposed to be hollow? And then you're like, shut up, nerd. Yes, it's not supposed to be. So anyway, this is how my life goes. So I'm just gonna whoa, I got a little extra one in there, and at least this one's symmetrical. Like unfortunately some of his other ones leave a little bit to be desired in that area. Oh, I missed this one here. I just heard a creepy cave sound. I'm sorry, I'm like 200 feet in the air. How am I hearing cave sounds? I don't get that at all. So under here, we want to put one more row. That's like just to put a temporary one there. You can get rid of that, and then just bring it across till it just reaches that gap. We want those 2 end pieces to be empty, and then we're going to put these pressure plates down here like that. And now we just need to add a few more details underneath, and that's basically what we have to do is anywhere that any of the details that we add are really just adding a row that's 1 block shorter than in the place that we're putting it. So the first place is I'm near the front, and right on this not this one here, but this one down here, we're going to add a row of 4 that's just 1 block shorter than the rest of it, as I mentioned. And then on the other side of that as well, and then up here in this little armpit thing there, and then the same thing right next to it, and right below it as well. So that should be looking something like this. Does that help? This sort of slow flyby there. And then up in these under here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the back underneath, this is where we're underneath here, same thing, 2, 3, 4, oops, there, and here, 3, 4, oops, 4 there, and we're going to come up here and add here, same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just have some details on the sides, and then we'll be done this one. So we need to make a couple of squares. Let's see, one of them, let's align this right here. Okay, so this line, if we go down on the side and go down to the 3rd one, and we just want to make a little square of 4. It's nice and centered, top to bottom. So it'd be 2 above, 2 below, and 2 from the very end of it like that. And then 1 block to the right of this, or I should say skip this block, and then do 4 here, 4 right below that, and then just put 2 on the top and bottom of that shape. This makes that one, and then go back up to where these 2 are, where we kind of started, and we're going to make another square that just lines up with this top 2 part here. So there should be 2 below that and 2 above that, and that's it. We're just going to do that to the other side. Okay, we have got ourselves a slide. Oh, torches. Let's see. Torches, there's 2 on each side, and they go right at the top of this square part here. Yeah, right behind this square part here in the front, and then right in between, yeah, in between these 2. at that point. And that's on both sides. Oh man, I almost fell to my, all right, I didn't fall to my death. Here and here, is that right? Did I put that on there? Yep, okay. And that's it. That's the only torches up here. So now you can get rid of this, and you don't need that because we're going to orient the other cloud. Orient this with we're gonna kind of start up here. Let's just get rid of this, and actually I'm gonna leave. Oh, we didn't put the water in, or I didn't. Let's put the water in. Okay, so the water, I'm going to just temporarily put a block here. Pull it back to, we're going to use the first 3 rows are going to be the water. So just put on the 4th row, just put just a temporary amount of blocks there, and just fill this in, and then we're just going to, oh, I guess I need that to be 2 blocks high. Add another layer of water here, and then we're just going to let it go. Okay, and same thing, we're just going to let it go. We did on the last one, do the bottom one, and then the top one, and then that will should flow nicely out to here, and that's it. That should just do nicely there. Should stop right there automatically, and with those pressure plates already there. If for some reason it goes farther, just make sure you put those pressure plates down first. That might make a difference, I'm not sure. So that is the water there. So now we want to orient this one, this new cloud here. We had 2 in the middle that we were kind of using originally, but we only want to use this one over here. In other words, oops, not that, but this. Actually, I think it is that. Anyway, the leftmost. If you're on the ride, it's the leftmost one over here. And this cloud is actually completely symmetrical, and it's an odd number of blocks wide. So in other words, it's actually kind of shifted off to the side a little bit. And which actually makes it easy for us to build, well, pretty much. And but it's not going to be completely centered with this one. In other words, it's going to be slightly off, and that's okay because that is just how it is. Yeah, so we're going to be starting right here. In fact, I can just get rid of these so it's not to confuse. We're going to be starting right here on the left one. Make sure it's attached to the front of that block, not underneath of it. Although it wouldn't be horrible if you did either way. So attach this, and we're going to make a line of blocks 25 blocks long. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want to have a total of 7 blocks high, and we've already got the last one counts as the first one, so we just have to add 6 on top of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is going to be our starting point for this one. So we will grab our white wool, and we're going to put 1 on top of that, and then 1 on each side if we're facing, away from the cloud that we just came from. Then we want to put, let's see, we can double this one up, add another one on the end of each of that one, and then do that one more time, making it just 1 block longer on each end, just like that. Now we want to add 4 rows on top of this. 1, 2, 3, oops, 4. Then we want to add 3 blocks right in the middle, which, as I said, this is now an even or an odd width. So there's 3, 4, 5, it's 7 blocks wide total at this point. And there actually is a middle to the cloud, which is not the case for the other 2 clouds. So, all right, so this is one slice of it. We're not going to go all slices this way, all slices. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to do it, and you're just going to have to follow. I'm sorry. This is the only way I could figure out how to describe these shapes. It's just really hard to kind of teach. So we've got on this same side that's facing the cloud here, we're going to add another layer. Let's just start at the top here. Just make another 3 block wide one there. Come down another row, add 3 that are the same width as this one. Get in there, and then whoops, and then below that another 3, 2, 3, and then 1 single one right in the middle. Then the last layer on this side of that one we started with is this. We just need to put 3 below that one. No, I'm sorry, 3. It's the same. basically we're putting 3 here and then 3 down here. We're duplicating those 3 and oops, well, yeah, but these 3 over here. So we're just making this little box that's 5. It's kind of like a 5 by 5 box with the corners cut off. So it looks like this from an angle like that. So this is going to be the same, you know, level there, and then it's going to be like this, and then it's just like this underneath. Okay, so this is kind of the back end of the cloud that's facing there, and now we can kind of move forward with this. We're going to kind of do like we did over there, or over there, in that we're going to kind of build the sides and then kind of add details after that, because there's no water running through this one, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to start with what we have here. We've got 3 blocks here. We've got 5 blocks coming out of here, and then we're just going to expand this 1 block higher and lower in each direction. There, and then from the top, we're going to come down to the third one. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go out 10 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then just put 2 more rows of that right underneath of it. And then on the top of that, from the right side, skip the first block and put 2 right next to there. And then we're going to skip 2 and just bring it all the way over to where we've already built. And then on top of that, just skip the first one, go all the way back to what we built here. And then we just want to put 3 right in the middle of the top of that side. Of that part there, and underneath of that we want to do the same thing up there that we did up there. Put 2 blocks up there, then skip 2, and then bring this one all the way back over here. Skip 1. This is all very symmetrical, very oddly symmetrical if you ask me. So this is a piece that's going to look like this, kind of reminds me of a key. Don't know why. Like one of those old style skeleton keys you see in the horror movies or whatever. So just go ahead and duplicate that on this side. And with that, we are just going to, if you want to fill this up completely solid, I would say do that. That's how he did it. You don't need to see me do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect the 2 sides just at whatever points make sense for each of those 2 sides. I'm going to do the front, top, and the bottom the exact same. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, that's all filled in at the top, underneath, and everything around here. So now we just got a few pieces to add to the sides and the top, just similar to the way we did that one actually down there. Have you noticed that this one is like the most complicated one, and then the other ones were significantly simpler in overall construction. So I guess we can start with on the side, lined up with these the 2 here. We're just going to put 2 right there in the middle, and then over here we're going to let's see, we can skip 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then add a line of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a line of 5 above and below that, and then a line of 3 below and above that one, nice and symmetrical like that. And do that on both sides, and then we can start filling in some details similar to what we did there. Oh, I just skipped 3, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. See, I don't even listen to my own directions. Although I have actually, this is sad. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but I have actually watched my own videos when I'm building something else. Like if I'm building in some other world and I'm like, oh, I don't remember how I built that. I actually watched it. I've actually watched my own videos to do that because it's just easier. And then trying to find the world that I had originally in, and then blah, blah, blah. Then I can have both open at the same time. Anyway, so let's see. Let's start around the back side. And we just need to add an extra row on top of here that's 1 block shorter in each direction. And a top part up here that is 3 blocks wide. And yeah, it's 3 by 3 up here. And then on this side of it, we're going to do, again, add a line that's 1 block shorter in each direction. Repeat that for this one. It's 1 block shorter than this one, so it's going to be 2 blocks shorter on each one. And then this one is exactly the same, 2 blocks shorter on each side. This one is just 1 block shorter on each one. And come up here and do 3 here, and then a 3 right in front of that. Down here, this is a 5 block wide path and shorter than 1 on each side. And underneath, let's go back to, well, all right, my picture that I have in front of me is up the front. So we just need to add a row that's 1 block shorter than the one above that there. So it's 5 blocks wide, and spin around this way, do the exact same, the exact same one, 5 blocks long. The next one is 3. And then I'm going to turn around again and put one that's 5 blocks wide here, and also right below it there. Then add 3 right in that, nestled in that part right there. So that part should look like this, if that makes any sense to you. And then I need to add 1 more row, kind of, this is kind of awkward, but right in here. Oh, okay, here we go. Here, where that attaches, that should be like that. So that means that this shape on the bottom, again, is completely symmetrical, in case you're curious about where that was headed. And I think that's it. Oh, nope, that's not it. On the front. Okay, here we go. So right at the top here, we want to just have 1 block shorter on each end, and 1 block longer on the next one, and do the same thing for the next 2 rows, and then 1 block shorter on that one. So this is 3, 5, 5, 5, and 3 in length. And then we just need to add a little plus sign here at the end, and that's the positivity cloud. How about that? Actually, this cloud does have a name, and that involves using a sign right on the back here, right smack dab in the middle, and it should say 9. It's cloud 9 right at the top of the sign, and that's what that sign says. This is, I don't even know if that even came up in any of the videos. I'm not really sure. I know you can see the sign from like over here, and you're like probably wondered like, what does that sign say? Or I don't know if it even got mentioned in one of the videos. I have no idea. So this was definitely like the most challenging cloud. It would be nearly impossible to do based on just his videos, but since I've actually gotten to visit his lovely world, I was able to take some nice video shots of this and get this nice and accurate like that. So that is our cloud. That is both of our clouds. All our clouds are done. We can just remove all this other nonsense. And if you want to experiment yourself and just try to find ways to make this work, I would be grateful to hear your suggestions, especially if you can post a little YouTube video about it or something like that. I can give you a shout out if you do so. And otherwise, we have got 2 fine looking clouds here, and that can only mean, whoops, stop the show. Did I forget to put down the torches? Yes, I did. There's actually a couple of torches on here first. Getting really excited there. I was like, oh yay, I'm all done. Let's see, torches. Go right here in this little, no, not there. Right here in this little smallest area, kind of the little waist, I guess you could say, right there on the cloud there. And then also on the back side, let's see, over here. Yeah, we're kind of right in the middle of this. Yeah, right into the left and right side of this one on the back. That has the kind of the lone 3 of them right across there. That is it, and that is definitely the end of my video. So I will say, I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.